morning, coming to you from a hotel parking lot. You will not believe what those stinking movers did to us yesterday. I have never had anything like this happen before. Funnest little self-serve pancake machine. The kids have had a ball with this morning. Of course, they're like little silver dollar pancakes. Up. So, moving adventures continue. I will say, we're very excited. We're having a great time. It's all our hopes and dreams. And there's got to be a little comedy mixed in. So in my last video, if you haven't watched that, click the first link down in the description below. I explained why we were using movers. And I missed the date on the reputable local movers that everyone refers everyone to. We missed that. They couldn't get to us now till March. Found some last minute movers. Anyway, you can see all that. So here's what I start this video with. They had told us for several days they were coming 9 a.m. Sunday morning. They were going to start packing. I get a text message from the owner, who I had talked with several times and lined everything up, Saturday night, saying 3 of his best guys were coming. They were going to take pictures and video, send those to him, and then they would, how did he word it? Then they would go back out to get packing supplies and come back and do the job. And I thought, well, it's a little odd because I'd already given this guy lots of pictures and such, but maybe his crew needs to see it for themselves. This gentleman had also told me originally he was going to come with a crew of 3 other guys. But schedules change, things happen. It's a lot when you're running a moving company and different moving jobs and all that. So yesterday morning, 8:45, I got a text from the owner, and he said, my guys are on their way. They're my best guys. They're going to do such a great job for you. He ran through the plan again with me. Okay, no problem. Is this sounding like a Craigslist scam yet to you guys? Okay. So the 3 guys got here. They were supposed to be here at 9. Again, they got here about 9:30. Not a big deal. We live out in the boonies. So they came. I showed them the garage. I showed them every room. This is the part that burns me a bit. They took video and photos of every room. And again, it was okay with me at this point. Videos, photos, every room. They told us where the original moving company had said it would take 2 days to pack us, 2 days to move us. They said, we're going to go to Walmart. We're going to get, they listed off some things that they were getting. Then they said, we'll be back. And it's only going to take us about 10 hours start to finish. You don't mind if we work late, all that. We saw no problem. You can go ahead and park because I'm going to run my mouth for a minute. Okay. So, but anyway, so they took pictures of every room. They videoed every room. Supposedly they were sending this all back to Justin, the owner. And Justin, the owner, the head guy told me, text Justin your email and he'll send you back the contract. No problem. Love contracts. Okay. So I text Justin my email and he says, yes, sure, I'll get that contract right back out to you. No big deal. I told him his guys were going to go get the supplies, come right back. Meanwhile, it's no small feat to get my larger than average family lined up and ready to have people come into our home and packed. You saw we had already packed all of our most precious things and things we needed for the week, but I also packed up our computers and our PS4 and just the few things we have that might have some monetary value. My jewelry stolen twice at really nice hotels, and so I didn't want my Walmart costume jewelry to fall into the wrong hands, because even when people wipe out your fake jewelry, it's still it takes me a long time to find my favorite earrings. So we had all that kind of stuff packed in the van anyway, my work cameras and stuff. So we had stayed up late doing that the night before. Got our clothes for the week, basically packed for a road trip in our van. And then the morning that the movers were coming, we were up at 6, dressed, ready, big eggs and sausage breakfast, and my plan had been, while the movers packed us all day, that the kids and I would be, it's supposed to be 50 degrees. I thought, well, hey, these will be like our last day or two of playing here in the forest. We'll do walks, we'll play on the trampoline, all this. Well, when the movers get there, it's like 34 degrees and cloudy, and I'm not seeing any hope weather-wise. Thought it might actually end up raining. So when they tell me that they were going to go get supplies and come back and get it all done in one more day, I said, okay. I didn't think I did not tell them this. Did not tell the stinky movers this. But when they left, I told Travis, I said, since they're just going to take care of this in one day, they got us covered, and it's crummy weather outside. Instead of going to the hotel like Tuesday or Wednesday, let's go ahead and get it early Sunday, because we don't want to spend the night night or two in a house packed with boxes and like even our kitchen stuff packed up, because they were doing it all. Like, they said I would even have to clean out my fridge that stayed in the house, get that in the outside. Like, they were doing it all, okay? So I went ahead, called the hotel, got us our 2 adjoining rooms for 7 nights, and we were just waiting for that contract of these guys to get back. And by 10 a.m., I had already texted back and forth with the owner guy, again, confirming the contract was on its way, his guys would be right back. 11:30, I text him, hey, haven't seen your guys yet. More importantly, I haven't seen the contract yet. Please text me when you send that so we can get this rolling. 12:30, 1:30. By 2:30, it finally hits me. I'm like, maybe they're not coming back. But I could not believe that someone would negotiate with me for days and do all this business with me for days. Now, no money was ever exchanged, okay? But what a waste of time. What a waste of these guys' time and my family's time. So by 2:30, I still can't believe that no one's coming back. And so I had been texting him. So then I start calling, and I'm, so finally by 4, we had looked up reviews on this company. I could only find one whenever I had scheduled him, and the review, they still got the job done. There was some concerns about like furniture straps and stuff, but I couldn't find like mega awful reviews. So about 4, Travis and I sit down. Travis starts going. Travis finds tons of awful reviews on this guy. Now, I don't believe everything on the internet, because there's a lot of stuff about Jamerrill on the internet now that's not true. What this business has done to local people in our general area is awful. We are not the first people that they have done this to. They've had other people, they don't even get this far. They never show up to their house, or when they do show up, it's just an awful experience. Like, all the reviews led with, do not use this company, all kinds of scammy stuff. I honestly wanted to call the sheriff last night, because it's super sketchy to me to have 3 guys in my house taking video and taking pictures and then leaving and not coming back. My children were not in any of that. Obviously, I put video and pictures on the internet, but I'm in charge of that. People I don't know taking pictures and video, who I'm supposed to be paying for a service, that feels like a big violation. So to this point, I've still never heard back from them, but they were in my house yesterday. So we spent a lot of yesterday. Okay, I've got to go into Walmart now, but there's more of this story coming out. So we spent a lot of yesterday evening calling because now we're like closing tomorrow and the next day. People are coming to do their fun. Like, things are happening. We wasted all day yesterday when we could have been packing on these fools. We called several other moving companies yesterday who supposedly could come out today, but then once Travis got digging with the reviews, it's like, it's all the same. So good moving companies, we can't get out in what is now like an emergency move situation. We cannot get them out with no notice, because you know what? The good ones, they're booked. They're booked way up. Yay. So Travis and I both grew up moving all the time, every couple months, at least once a year. We've moved we've moved several times in our marriage. We could handle a move. We could do it. I was just trying to do something nice for us. So, yeehaw. So I decided, forget it. We can't pay anyone to move us. Can't find any jokers anywhere to do it. So we just went to Lowe's. We went to Lowe's. We bought some lumber. We're building a bridge and we're getting over it, right? As the saying goes. Went to Lowe's. We got a bunch of boxes, bunch of wrap. Travis is starting to move his equipment over to the new house today. The kids and I, we are going to get this whole house packed today. We don't need no fools jerking us around. Mama's upset now. But anyway, we're going to do it. We're going to rent a moving truck. We're going to load it tomorrow. We're going to unload it Wednesday. I've got my oldest son and some of his friends. We've contracted. We've asked for some help for some good, strong young men to help us with some of our heavier things. Of course, we got our good, strong Zion, and there's a lot we can do. Help's on its way. But I just thought, isn't that absolutely ridiculous? So I'll circle back to what we're doing with the hotel. But I gotta go into Walmart now. I told Naomi to watch her mother be sensible and only get 3 loaves of bread. Benjamin has been waiting for a backpack. I told him I would look for backpacks here. Here's little, these are all marked down. Puppies, a little moosin, okay, and then tons of ice cream I'm getting because we're now having teenage boys come and help, and I want to have ice cream in the freezers. They're not helping packing though, they're gonna help with the loading and unloading. I want to be the mom who pays for help and has ice cream. Yay. Okay, so we've got the moving truck all squared away for tomorrow. We're going to pick it up after closing for this house. Travis gets the joy of starting to take his equipment over to the new house today. And now he's building boxes for us. And while he's running equipment back and forth, the kids and I are going to start filling boxes. We're going to pretty much go room by room. I just have to say, I don't need no stinking movers. I'm going to buy myself a nice refrigerator now. That's what I'm talking about. I was sitting here stewing over it. Anyway, I won't talk about it anymore. Let's see if I can go the rest of this vlog and not talk about those movers anymore. I'm going to try. Oh, I didn't tell you all about the hotel. You'll have to stay tuned. I'll update you on the hotel situation. Right now we're building boxes. Woohoo! Yeah, so we got the heavy duty large boxes. I think we got 30 of them to start. Travis has this handy dandy tape dispenser. Okay, so here's our boxes going down. Hello, packing bookshelves. Packing all the things. Good job. Miriam's working on packing games. And honey, we'll have to have it flat so we can close the top, okay? I know you're helping your dad too. Zion's working on our book collection. I'm working on a box of just like decorating stuff, right? I'm gonna write dining room / decorating so I know where it came from. Okay, I cleaned out all the amazing, wondrous things that were on the other side of the washing machine. A lot of these are bags. The people that we bought this house from had a huge bag full of bags. And a lot of this is us, obviously. Dustpans and dryer sheets and washcloths, coat hangers. Got some cleaning materials there that have not been used. So now I'm gonna bag this up. Okay, we're getting there. It's 8:08. A lot of rooms are coming together. I'm gonna start packing the kitchen now. I was waiting for like one of the last things to start packing this kitchen, but it's time. We must pack the kitchen. Memories. We can sing a little memory song. What, honey?
This house.
We are gonna miss this house. We are. We've been talking about how we love this house. Daniel was a baby when we moved here. You were 16 months old. Benjamin was born here. We've been here for 4 years, and Daniel is 5 years old, so this is what he knows. But we're also, Daniel, what does the new house have?
Laundry room and a basement.
Laundry room and a basement. Yeah, we're excited about that. Has a playhouse. Does it have a playhouse? It has a playhouse. We're gonna have lots of fun there, and it has a paved driveway. And what do you get to do in the driveway now? Scooters and roller skates and bikes.
What's the floor?
Again and again and again. Lots of fun. So, as we say, the best is yet to come. Now we're going to start packing this kitchen. Kitchen progress. Morning, friends. It is closing day. Number 1. Yay. So we packed at the house last night until about 11 p.m. We had packed all the boxes we started with. I think we bought 30, right? And then when Travis was out moving equipment, I said, bring 30 more home. And we packed all of those. So we have everything packed except the kitchen and a few more things in my bedroom. So and the whole garage. Hadn't started on the whole garage. But the good news is we also have some strong young men who are going to meet us there this afternoon. Who needs movers when you can pay teenagers and young adults, right? Right. We have several things unfolding throughout the day, as you will see. When we get to the old house, I will launch into finishing packing the kitchen mode. Those extra helpers will start packing the garage. We'll have the moving truck. We'll go from there. But first, people are still getting up. We didn't get back to the hotel till almost midnight, and then I got a shower. I didn't get to bed till almost 1, so I slept till 7. I got everyone else up at 8. We have our walkthrough at our new house here at 10, closing at the other house at a law office at 11, picking up a rental truck. Yeah, stuff's a-happening. Okay, so we no longer own a house at this moment. We closed on the sale of our house. Yay. Now, we just had lunch. We had a snafu. We realized, because we're getting things ready for closing tomorrow, Travis's driver's license is expired. Oops. So we had to go to the DMV. It all worked out, though. He got the piece of paper, so he's got a valid driver's license now. They said that they would take that. Whew, dodged the bullet on that one. Again, thank you, Jesus. So, back at Lowe's now, we're going to get 30 more boxes, get back to the house that is no longer ours, and keep on packing. Okay, friends, so now we're at the rental truck place, waiting for the rental truck guy to get here. Benjamin's singing. We missed our noon appointment. It's like a small town one. They don't have someone sit here at the rental truck office all day. We missed our appointment at noon to pick it up because of Travis's expired. I told him, you could have gone to jail, Travis. Travis's expired driver's license drama. But so thankful that worked out, because that took like another, I don't care that it took 2 hours. I care that it worked out. I was concerned because you know how a lot of states are going to that real ID or federal driver's license, and I know there's like just a bigger paperwork pile. I believe one family member of mine had to like get her marriage license from 40 or 50 years ago. Something. There's a lot that goes into getting the federal ID. I have turned a moving vlog into talking about the federal ID now. Anyway, Travis was able to get the piece of paper printed out saying he's allowed to drive, and the closing people said that's all they need. But man, for a second I thought, oh my word, our house is sold. I have contractors in the new house. I'm at a hotel with my family. We got to pack. And I was, you know, how your mind just goes through all the things that could go wrong. So I was fighting that off, because you don't get your renewed driver's license in the mail for 7 to 10 business days. And I thought, if we can't close on our house for 7 to 10, I mean, even then you don't know, because you got to wait for the license and set the closing date. I just thought, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking maybe, good morning, Benjamin. Benjamin's behind me saying good morning. It's actually 2:30. Good afternoon, Benjamin. 2:37. Anyway, I was thinking, oh my goodness, the hotel is a gift to our family to try to make this transition time a little easier. But I don't want to do 2 to 3 weeks of double rooms at the hotel, even at a day's end. That really adds up. That could almost paid for my movers that never showed up. Anyway, hurdles. I just keep praying that, you know, for favor, and that I keep thanking the Lord that He has gone before us. That has been my prayer the whole time. And really, even though I'm sharing some of these funny, unexpected things, there's always carrying on. This is the 4th house we've ever bought. There's just always carrying on at closing time. So I'm praying that our only carrying on now is just the effort of finishing up packing and loading. We are gonna take the moving truck to the new house tonight. We already have the keys for it. Like I said, we're gonna take it there and park it, which is right near our hotel. The morning we're gonna come back and close. Yeah, so we're excited. Okay, so since this refrigerator stays, so everything that was in the refrigerator, everything that was in the freezer, they're going to have a dolly and use a strap on it and stuff, but I'm going to put these in my outside refrigerator and freezers, which are going with us. Good morning. I did not film yesterday. It's like Captain's vlog or Jamerrill's vlog. It's like day 148 of moving. Today I think is actually our 3rd day, but the last 2 days we've had a house closing every day. So I know I shared about when we closed on the sale of our house yesterday. It was just so much nerves, and it wasn't really last minute details. It was just like getting the process done, because there's that little hanging window when one house is sold, the other house isn't closed on yet, and it's just like, let's get this done. So we got that done yesterday morning at 9 a.m. Actually, before closing, we went over like at 6:30 in the morning, picked up that big rental truck, 26-foot truck we had filled the night before. Got that over at the new house. Travis, using wisdom, didn't want to drive it at night, but we wanted it parked at the new house and waiting to start unloading. Then we went to closing. Our mortgage advisor was there too, and he had brought the kids 2 dozen donuts. We appreciate that, thank you. And so we took the donuts and the kids back over to the new house, ate the donuts, ran around the driveway, started unloading. Then Jaden and his friend showed up to help us, and they together resigned did a lot of the just real big stuff for us. I got to check in on what the contractors are doing, and it already looks like a whole new house. One of the things that wasn't exactly how we planned, but it's worked out just perfect, because we have a basement. A basement solves all of life's issues. The contractors have all the doors off in the house, and they're in the garage. They painted them yesterday, and so in the garage, hopefully they should still be up when we get there today. We're at McDonald's waiting for breakfast. Our joke has been our mobile order app hasn't been functioning properly, so poor Zion and Naomi had to walk in like the olden days and order food, and now they're waiting for it. So all that to say, that's why we're a little restless in the car right now. Everyone's waiting for breakfast. We head over to the new house. In the garage, it's like, I don't know, 12, 15 doors, like all standing up, painted perfectly. Our plan originally was to put about 1/3 of our stuff in the garage, but I like that the contractors are getting stuff done, and they're like working on trim and cutting things, and it's great because it also keeps that mess out of the house, right? So yesterday we unloaded everything into the basement. Travis was able to pull the moving truck right up to the edge of the yard, take it right around back in the basement door. And it's funny because we have, as of last night, we had gone and got a second load, and the second load was a lot of Travis's garage stuff. So his garage stuff is kind of up near the garage up top, but everything from our house is down in the basement, and it's like there's still a ton of room. So it'll be really fun getting into that. Those are my updates from yesterday. So today, let's see, we're gonna go check in at the new house, get the moving truck and return it, go back to the old house. We've got a lot of outdoor things. We have everything out of the house now, except we have to get Zion's piano. We wanted to wait on that. I have just like cleaning supplies on the countertop in the kitchen. But it's like playground and 50 bikes and bike racks and flower pots and flagpoles and, you know, just a whole lot of outdoor stuff. And we also have our other vehicle loaded to the top with like my stained glass windows and glass picture frames, and I think we've got all the slow cookers and instant pots and pressure cookers and bread machines. Everything's in there. So lots of vehicle swapping and stuff going down today. Okay, at the empty old house now that belongs to somebody else. We are doing our last, probably it's a small load compared to what we've done. We're loading various out. The house is clear except for I have a friend of mine who helps me with some cleaning stuff sometimes, and she is gonna come over in 3 or 4 days and do a top to bottom deep cleaning. So I've got cleaning supplies here for her and a broom and a Norwex mop. We've been loading the van with various outside things. We had a small, like just some chairs, a few things left in the house, Zion's piano. Got that loaded. Travis has taken a load of old mattresses and such away. Liam is sweeping out the garage. Zion is with Travis. Benjamin is in his car seat sleeping right now, and Daniel is outside playing a little. Anyway, I'm looking at people outside the kitchen window, just giving you the update. So I'm excited because, you know, we're not near anything back here. All the food's packed up, long gone, and everyone's like, oh, we're hungry. Everyone's getting hungry. So in the van the other day when I had gone shopping, I don't know if it was this moving vlog or my last one, I had got all these little soups. I was thinking like easy things because we just have the small little mini microwave, mini fridge in each hotel room. But anyway, I hadn't taken them into the hotel yet. So we still had them in the van, and we still had some 88-cent loaves of bread. So, and just got it all. The Lord provides. I had taken 1 box of spoons in, finally, for yogurt and applesauce in the hotel. I had another box of spoons in the van. So we have everything that we need for an impromptu lunch. So here we go. It's our little camping lunch while we're moving. So we look a little bit like Beverly Hillbillies rolling out of here. Travis's truck is loaded with tons of outdoor stuff. Y'all know we have like 50 bikes and everything. So back of the van is loaded too. We're heading over to the new house, but the contractor fellow needs the knobs I wanted for my cabinets and the backsplash simple thing I want done, but I still need to get it. So we're gonna stop by Lowe's, all loaded up. I'll take you in and we'll look at some stuff. And yes, in case you were wondering, I've been pretty much throwing this scarf and sweater and hat on my head every day this week because so much is going on. Okay, so Lowe's time. Got a bunch of the backsplash. Now I'm gonna look at cabinet pulls. There's just a simple silver one. Here's one that's square. Somehow in my head I'm just seeing a square pull. So here's a square one, and then it comes in this multi-pack of 10. I think I only need 2 of these. I know hardware gets expensive. I'm gonna hold on to these for a minute. I think that's simple enough, but it's that like brushed silver. Since we're living that hotel life, dinner tonight is Chinese food. I went in, I ordered it, then I went to another little hardware store for a bunch of other things I realized I needed because I want the contractor to do it tomorrow. I got 44 new outlet covers and 20 switch plate covers that match. They're just white, but it'll look good with the gray walls and the trim. And what else did I get? I got new, here talking hand, I got new interior silver doorknobs, bathroom doorknobs, bedroom doorknobs. I have another list of things I need, but they didn't have it there. All that to say, while I did that, someone else cooked dinner, yay. Happy Friday morning. This Friday morning finds me back at the basement of the new house. Glory of glories. So most of us are just about out of clothes. Don't worry, even with a fresh outfit, I'm still gonna rock the same hat, same scarf, same sweater, because it's all I want to wear right now. Anyway, kids need fresh clothes. Travis, Benjamin, everybody. The contractor said they will probably be done with their work upstairs by this evening. We still have 2 more nights in the hotel though, so lots of exciting things coming up. But today the most exciting thing to start our day is going to be fresh clothes. Gabriel came over from the hotel with me this morning. Once we're done getting some clothes organized here, we're going to pick up breakfast, take it back to the hotel. Then we have a full day of Travis moving equipment from the other house to the new house. So this is one corner of the basement. All of these sub-walls, I guess maybe you call them, are here from previous owners, previous adventures. This is where the hookups are for the 3rd bathroom. Here is so much, just so much stuff. With the laundry, I had packed us, I think, let's see, so we'll be in the hotel a total of 7 days. I packed us, we had the clothes we were wearing, and I packed everyone 2 more outfits. And then lots of socks and underwear and such. So we've kind of done all we can do with that. That's what we need our fresh clothes for. We have several baskets here, and then way over yonder I have some other laundry baskets, just laundry I didn't want to put away because we were packing super cool and classy in trash bags anyway. But anyway, so this is another room in the basement. This is just another oh so fabulous little room off the basement. This is under the back deck here, so nothing going on in here yet. And then really cool, look at this original. It's like super retro. The kids are fascinated by these. These are even before my time. I was born in 79. We had cassette tapes, but look at these. Very cool. And then this is some kind of player. Tell me what this is. Do you play the tapes on here? I don't know. We bought it. Came with the house. Here's another little room. You can see we're organizing laundry on the futon over there, but Travis and I are just amazed. Look at the space between the futon and the bench now. And then we have other rooms over here. Again, just all of our stuff. Zion's Christmas piano. So the contractors have really needed use of the whole house upstairs. So I'm just thrilled though. All of our stuff has fit down here. There's room to walk around, room to spare. Then in here, just another storage room. Kids have been playing with doll houses and such in here. Yep, looks like a basement. See all the things stacked for days. This is the back. There's a 3rd fireplace down here, so that's the back of it. Here's some more rooms they were working on at different times in the past couple centuries. Okay, back at Lowe's again today. Lots happening here. So happy Saturday. I was laying here looking through my footage and I thought, yep, this is truly a week in the life. I started filming this a week ago, so y'all probably want to go now. Let me just let you do that. But I wanted to tell you what else we got done yesterday. So at Lowe's, I showed you those carts. We got lots of interior lights and exterior door locks and things. I learned how to buy locks that you can make sure that the key is matching for all of them. So that was good. I ended up being in Lowe's with 6 children for almost, was it 2.5 or 3 hours? It was a lot, but we made it through. They did well. Nobody's perfect. We did have some points where someone was crying, and sometimes that person was mommy. But it was a good adventure. And then, let's see. So at Lowe's, I ordered amazing things. I ordered new toilets. I special ordered a refrigerator. I got some refrigerator drama going on just because of the space in the kitchen that's available. And the only reason it was special ordered, it was the smallest, like, $475 refrigerator possible. I thought, well, I at least want some kind of refrigerator in the kitchen, even though we all know I have 2 refrigerators and 2 freezers right out the door of the garage. I still need a kitchen refrigerator. So it was the smallest one there, and it was $475, but to get it in stainless steel, it was going to be $779. So there's that. But I just didn't have any other refrigerator choices. But I ordered the dishwasher. I ordered the washer and dryer. Now, I'm thrilled to have a laundry room with doors that close. It has to be a stackable unit. And there's, I think it was an LG brand I wanted to get. and the washer was like 7.5 cubic feet. No, it was 5.2, excuse me, but the dryer was like 9 point something. It's a huge unit. And one of my friends online, her name is Brandy, she's the Marathon Mom on Instagram. She has 9 sons, and in her laundry room, she has 2 of those units stacked. It's glorious. Anyway, I went to go order one stackable set of that, and they couldn't get them to me for like 14 days. And we're already, like, you saw me getting laundry out of baskets and such yesterday. I want a functional washer and dryer. Today's Saturday. I want one by Monday. I don't want to wait 2 more weeks to get it. So anywho, it's the most I've ever spent on a washer and dryer anyway. I just got I think it ended up being an LG brand, just a white stackable basic set, but still that was like $1,500, where the other set was going to be $2,000. So big washer dryer investment. I also got the 5-year warranty. We have always got the like $3.99 low end washer and dryer from Lowe's, but we use them hard all day every day. We usually get about 3 years out of each of them, and they're done, and that's fine. They're like disposable. But with this set being so much more, I guess it was like, what was it? It was $6.98 for the washer and about the same for the dryer. So I guess it was twice what we pay. But just looking at that number total, I will, baby, with all the other things we got going on right now, it was like, this is a lot. So I think that's going to work well. But I went ahead and I spent $249 more on the 5-year warranty. I just figured we'd test it out. You know, we don't usually fool with warranties on things. Dave Ramsey has a whole rant on warranties on appliances. So Travis doesn't like to get them. But I said, you know what? We are so hard on our washers and dryers. They say that they will come and fix anything, and they'll either fix it or get us a new one. Let's give it a go with this washer and dryer thing. See how that's all going to work out. So I don't know the end results there. I know that Travis has to put in a dryer plug, and I'm sure I mentioned it in some vlog, because since this house is a 1963 special edition, in the laundry room it had the washer, but then later the dryer was installed in the garage as an afterthought. So obviously I don't want to drag clothes from the laundry room into the dirty garage and put them in the dryer. Just no thank you. So stackable unit will work fine, and I'm married to an electrician, so he can figure out getting that plug in for me. He bought his wire and stuff for that last night. And then let's see, what else did I get at Lowe's? Oh, I got a new cooktop. So the 1963 vintage cooktop, actually there was one available that met that hole in size specification. So yay for that. Okay, so then back to the refrigerator. There's a cabinet on top, which meant I could not get any refrigerators. There's only 64 inches. So that's a problem, because out of everything that the store had, there was only that one $475 refrigerator. So there are 2 little cabinets on top. I didn't want to necessarily take those out either, because we're having the painter paint. There's 80 inches from the top trim piece down to the floor. So all that to say, Travis said last night, you know what? He will take out those 2 little cabinets, and that way, because some of these refrigerators that would fit the space might be 71 inches tall. So I called Lowe's last night. Thank you for following along here. Called Lowe's last night to have them take that other refrigerator off my order. I told Travis too. I was like, I wish you could just stand there while I'm picking all this stuff out. But he was doing other moving things with Zion. All that to say, I've got this big order coming on Monday with toilets and a washer and dryer and a dishwasher and a cooktop. But I still need to go back and get my refrigerator. I probably won't go in store for that. I've been psychoanalyzing the refrigerator depth and width and all of that, and I think I have a couple options there. Just, I checked refrigerator off my to-do list, and now I put it back on, but I'm glad to do it if I can get a bigger one. And it won't be massive. It will not be as big as my refrigerator at the Forest house. There's just not enough wall space, etc. for that. I think there's 34.75 inches from the counter to some door trim. And I found a few refrigerators that will fit that, but most, see, this is like more than about refrigerators than you ever wanted to know, but a lot of them are like 35 3/4 to 36 width. And then there's the depth to consider. The current counter space depth is 30 inches. I think the refrigerator that's there is going a little over that. Gotta check my measurements in my notes today. So all that to say, like, buying a refrigerator, when I get it, I'm gonna be excited because I'm really analyzing that space there. Also, the precious little wall oven that's 24 inches. I'm like, because I'm sure some of you are wondering, Jamerrill, you cook all the time. What is with this kitchen? Well, I mean, eventually I plan to put in a whole new kitchen. And this is just we're going to make the best with what we got kitchen for this time, because so many other things on this house checked our boxes. And again, Travis was thrilled with this house and the location, and just even the way that the house sits on the land. Like, you come up this beautiful long paved driveway, and there's this lovely circle. The kids already use it like a racetrack, and the house is just like set at an angle with beautiful farmland behind it. We can see the sunrise and the sunset over the mountains, and then of course all the square footage that I'm still continually giddy over, and having all our maid living on one level. I mean, there's just a whole lot that's checking the boxes. So if I have a smaller kitchen for a season in life, I compare everything to my farmhouse kitchen, I will be okay. The mom will be okay. All that to say, the little wall oven that's there is 24 inches. And so I thought, well, how much will it be to just get that one out? Who knows how old it is? It's got to be at least 20 years old. How much will it be to get that one out and at least put a cute little mini, like fingerprint resistant stainless steel one there to match everything else? And just because it's been sitting there for so long. And so it looks like I could get, like, a lot of the Whirlpools and stuff, a lot of the common name brand ones are $1,100 to $1,200, even for the smaller size wall oven. I mean, we put new wall oven in our last house, and I think it was like $900. So it's because of the small size. I don't want to spend $1,100 on a wall oven. I will say the depth. I will still be able to get my freezer meal pans in there, but I won't be able to get, like, I could do average size sheet pans, and I could probably do 2 average size sheet pans, but I won't be able to get like round pizza pans in there. With the wall oven, there's an off-brand, but it's still fresh, and it'll still match the other appliances, and it's only like $396. So I think I might do that one just so it kind of matches. But I didn't get that yesterday, so that's moving to I will order a refrigerator and that little wall oven probably in another day or two. I ordered a big microwave yesterday. We had a fantastic, like the best microwave, my best microwave experience ever. And that microwave, they asked for it with the other house. So it is gone, but I got the biggest one that Lowe's had, and I hope that some of the specs match. So lots of appliance measuring and figuring out yesterday. I also was able to see how far they've gotten with the cabinets. It looks amazing. So today, contractor-wise, I think they're cleaning their way out of the house today. They've been in there working for about 5 days. Huge blessing, especially since we didn't have those movers, because we've been moving and hauling. It's a big distance between the houses and everything. So we been working hard on that every day. So now we officially took our last load in the van and made sure the garage was swept out, those kind of tidying up things. I have never bought a house before where the owners have cleaned the house for us and made sure it was like all ready for us to move in. That's probably my fault because I've never pushed that. Let me know in the comments below if you expect that or not. I just feel like, I'm gonna have, I mentioned, my friend come, she's gonna deep clean the house for me. This weekend, everything is out of there, so it's just going to be polishing and such. Of course, the house needs paint and it needs new carpet upstairs, but the purchasers know that. They're thrilled with everything though. And but like even just deep cleaning the garage and having the house cleaned and stuff, I'm like, this is how it should be. Everybody should be as good as me. I'm just kidding. Because I've never had that experience, I was just thinking how nice it would be. They might have done that with our first house, like at least vacuumed on their way out. Our second house was a fixer-upper deal. Our forest house was clean when we moved in, so what am I talking about? And then this house now, definitely no, because we've bought that one for a fixer-upper deal too. Anyway, so that stuff just takes extra time. So yesterday, after the big Lowe's shopping where I got the lights and the locks as well, it was just like a big helping keep Lowe's in business day. But I just think that's okay because we got our house deal. So these are the kind of things that we put the money into now. Ready? You ready, Freddie?
Yes.
Yes. Bring me your wipes. See, this is where it's time to start potty training. Whatever they can say, change me, bring me the accessories. Also took 3 of our 4 cats to the new house. So we'll be bringing the animals over this weekend. Got a whole lot more coming up. A lot more in the works. A lot we're doing today. But I'm going to finally say goodbye and end this moving vlog. Bye. Change my baby and start getting up and getting ready for the things we have to do today. And I will just continue to film these moving vlogs. I see that. And once I get my kitchen, yes, once I get my kitchen hooked up and ready, set, go, then I'll be able to like start cooking in there soon. Woo! Okay, so there, that's we should have a whole lot to talk about in those comments. Talk to you down there below. Bye bye.